Hey, welcome. Thank you again for joining me. This is Unapologetically Speaking with Dr. C. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I am blessed to be here and I'm excited to be here on Unapologetically Speaking. Today, I would like to talk about healthy boundaries within the relationship. With that topic, it's a real broad topic because boundaries can be crossed and boundaries are good. A lot of times we don't establish healthy boundaries, and let's be real, ladies and gentlemen, until shit really hits the fan. And then we have to say, oh, I don't think I like that. We should have talked about that in the beginning. So that's what I want to do now. So for the ladies or the gentlemen that if you're on the, channel listening, you're not connected with anyone and you would like to be in a relationship, these are just some healthy tips. So when you go into one, you'll know how to set up or talk about healthy boundaries. I just want to talk about 3 of them today. Like I said, the topic is very broad that we can hit so many avenues with healthy boundaries within relationships, because I do want to tell you that all relationships need boundaries, all relationships. But for today's sake, we're just going to talk about romantic relationships with yourself and your partner. That's all we're going to talk about today with boundaries. And we're just going to hit 3 of the key components that I think that are very important. Okay, so let's think about that for a minute. We did healthy boundaries. The first one I want to talk about is finances. When you are, and this is just a romantic relationships, finances. Do you have a joint account with your significant partner, baby daddy, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whomever? Romantic partner. Do you share your money, have a joint account, or do you have separate? Or do you have separate and do you have joint? I think it's important that you establish boundaries within the relationship in the beginning. And it's never too late to start in the middle or even at the end, honey. You can start where you want to start, but it's important. Me personally, I don't share. Okay, I share my expenses. Okay, that's a different thing. But I don't have a joint account. That's me personally. I like separate. Yeah, not that I have anything to hide. I like separate due to protection. I'm a chick that like insurance. Yeah, not just car insurance, life insurance, medical insurance. It's called my emotional state insurance. That's another video. We'll get into that. But I like insurance. Insurance is what we all know. Everybody on the planet know about insurance. Like I said, from medical to health to car to the boat insurance, insurance on the house, insurance on the dog. Everybody know what insurance is. But a lot of people don't know insurance about your state of mind, your heart, your whole well-being. And I like to talk about that, and we will on another video. So I do the where we have separate, and if anything need to be done, we cohesively bring it together, or you handle that and I handle this. That's how I roll. In the past, have I had joint? Yeah, like I said, that's the past. But I am the chick that like insurance. So maybe that's just a tip that you may want to talk to your significant other about, because if you do like joint, I think it's fine. Whatever you like, it's fine. But it needs to be established, because if you are the type that don't want joint and you want separate, but you would like to bring it together when need be, then you should have that conversation. Because if not, you're bullied into doing that. And I don't mean bullied as in fighting, but you're bullied into, well, they're really nice and they have this and that, and I do too, and I trust them, so okay. Yeah, you can trust someone. Yeah. Just like I trust my car gonna run, so I get into the vehicle and I trust it's gonna start and I'm not gonna have an accident and I'm gonna do what I need to do. But insurance is what we all know, and insurance is basically, let's do the code name. I'm gonna give you the hood term for insurance. I brought to you the professional. Now here's the hood term. It's really in case shit. That's all insurance is. It's called in case shit. So I do the hood version is I'm gonna go have separate, and whatever we need, I'll take care of it. And then you would take care of it too, if need be, like that. So you need to establish those boundaries, financial boundaries, with your significant other, So where you can feel comfortable, that's what boundaries are for. You being comfortable and the other party being comfortable. My partner and we sat down and talked about it, and we were comfortable with that arrangement, separate. And we come together when need be. And we share it all, but separate accounts. That is us. And what is good for you is good for you. So financial is important. Speak with your partner and set up the healthy boundaries of how you want to do it. But it's imperative that you both remain comfortable doing it. Do not bully your partner, and that you should not be bullied as well into what to do because someone is nice and caring and loving. When it comes to financial, you got to put that to the side and do what's right and what's comfortable for you. That's just my opinion. This is unapologetically speaking. We can all have opinions. Now, let's move on to number 2, the past. What is boundaries with the past in your relationship? When I say the past, your past life. We all have a past life. We all have things that we're not comfortable talking about. We all have either a shady past, a cryptid past, a past that nobody know about, a private past, a hidden past, a virtual past. Everybody got a past. A past to the gas station is just a past. Everybody have one. Everybody have a closet where they push all the shit in there. You know how they say the skeletons in the closet? We all have that. However, boundaries. When do you talk about it? Or do you talk about it? Let's think about it. I don't know. My opinion, speak about it if need be. If your past is coming into your future, it is only fair that your partner know, so they are not blindsided. But if your past does not affect your present and your future, no. That's my opinion. It's unapologetically speaking. I would love to hear your opinion as well. But if your past does not affect your present and future, I don't think it should be brought up. And I don't think you should bring up your partner's past if you don't have to. And that's where a lot of boundaries are crossed, especially when egos and tempers are flared and tested. We bring up, well, remember you did, or in your past, or you've been married 3 times. So I feel, why are you bringing that shit up? That's the past. Let's work on right now, the present. So that crossed a lot of boundaries. So that may be a conversation you want to have with your partner to set up those healthy boundaries about the past. If you are constantly hearing, you did this and 5 years ago and 2 years ago and last week. If it happened last week, y'all, it's still the past. So you may want to have that conversation about the past if it keep entering into your future. I'm sorry, your present and your future. If it keep entering into that, you may want to have a conversation so you can set up those boundaries so the past can stay where it needs to be in the past. That's number 2. Number 3 is privacy. That's a good one. I get a lot of couples. I see couples as well, not just women. So I get a lot of couples that come in here and they bring up privacy issues. And let's chime in on that a little bit. When I say privacy issues, should you have your partner's passwords to their phone, to the computer? I don't know. What you think? Let's talk about it. I always use me as an example. Do I have mine? No. Do I want it? Hell no. No. If I am going into the relationship and I feel that I need your password, let me tell you something. I don't need you. If I need your password, if I literally feel like, oh, I have to have his password because I need to know what he's doing, then I don't need you. I'm a confident woman. And what you gonna do, speaking of a man, my partner, he's gonna do. He a grown ass man. He's going to do it with or without me. And I'm not going to chase up behind no man because I know how amazing I am as a human being and as a woman. And if he can pass up on all this, girl, let's think about that. Then I don't need him. And I hope you women feel the same way. And men, if you got to be checking and running up behind somebody constantly, they're not for you. That's too much time and that's too much work. Love should be a little easier than that. And that's making it hard for me to love you. Think about it. Let's do that. making it a little too hard for me to love you because we're not enjoying this life together and enjoying time together because I'm too busy on your phone or trying to creep in your phone, slide in the DMs on Facebook. I'm a grown ass woman. I ain't got time for that. I got people to help and money to make. I don't have time for that. I am a transformer. I transform lives. I ain't got time to be helping him with his. I ain't doing that. So we not gonna do that. I don't do that. So it's up to you. That's a conversation you need to have with your partner. If you have to worry about them on their Facebook and on their phone and you need their passwords, that's something you need to talk about. And do you want it happening to you? So I get that question asked a lot. I need their passwords, or should I have their passwords? I don't know. It's up to you. And this is where you stand with that relationship. It sounds kind of shady to me that you got to have that and they need to have it from you. I think we are all individuals and we should have that trust there. Don't be stupid. We talked about insurance earlier and we're going to have a video on that. However, passwords, that's getting a little bit too deep. So, I don't know, but not my monkeys, not my circus. If that is what you do within your relationship, I personally don't do it. But that's a conversation you would like to have with your partner, and you need to have it so boundaries will not be crossed. You need to have that conversation so boundaries will not be crossed. They need to know. And if you've been with someone a couple of years and you feel you need their password, sit down and have a calm, collective conversation on why you feel you need their password. And then check yourself on why you feel you need their password, because it seems that you need to have a deeper conversation about trust. So those are the 3 things that I want to bring to you today: financial, the past, and privacy. Privacy as in passwords, privacy as you need to know where they are every step, every minute, every second. You need to know where your partner is. That's something